Okay, so this is everything that is in the packaging for the monitor mounts. It looks like this is our clamp that's going to clamp onto the desk, and we're going to have like a padded support here. You've got your instructions here. It looks like a T-type setup. So we're going to get this hooked up, put together, and go from there. All right, we got the monitor arm secured to the desk. There's two different mounting styles. You could actually like drill a hole through the desk if you want, or you can use, if you look from underneath, the one that we used, it just clamps to the desk, and there's two different options for like, depending on if you have a thicker desk. This desk's pretty thin, so we used the thinnest option. And then it's got cable clips, which are really cool. I may end up putting the cable clips on the bottom, depending on how the rest of it goes. And then there's one other cable clip that mounts on this center part here. So now we're about ready to start mounting these to the monitors, and then they will basically just, I think they just hang on this thing like this. It should just slide in. I don't know if I got it the right way, but they'll end up just sliding in on that thing once we have the monitors in place. So I did notice before I put these on, I was upside down on this because this has to be able to slide in, and there is a locking screw that's going to go on the top. So there is a right and a wrong way to do this. We're figuring it out now, but everything else looks pretty simple so far. All right, we just finished the setup with the Lenovo monitors on the arm here. Now, I have to get some longer cords or a better power strip. The cables didn't quite reach as far as I would want to. So these are the two power cords that came with it, which we wrapped in this like zippered thing to kind of keep them nice and neat going up. But it's really, probably for everybody, you're gonna need to have like a power strip with a long cable, maybe coming up to the bottom, and get them all plugged in here. That's probably what I'll end up doing, and then there'll only be one cable that goes up and down. On the back of the monitors, you have just one HDMI, and then you have a VGA back there. So you really don't need anything more than just one input though. So HDMI is fine with me. These are only 1080p monitors, so it doesn't really matter. You've got all of your brightness controls and settings here on the front. So you can see all these different settings here. You got brightness and contrast. But right out the box, I mean, they came set up pretty well for me. They automatically detected on my PC. I have one of them hooked up on a, DisplayPort to HDMI, and the other one's the HDMI to HDMI, and it came with HDMI cables if you don't have any. So they're looking really good. I mean, this is basically a work setup. We're not looking for anything crazy fancy on this. Just going to be doing some spreadsheets and emailing. So pretty light use, but it works great. It did come with a Bluetooth speaker, but I already had like a nicer Bluetooth one. So I'm probably going to end up giving this away as a gift or something to a friend or something. I don't know. But yeah, I couldn't be happier with the mount system here. We actually, if you come on this side, we actually mounted a mini PC back here, and this mini PC is running everything. I got a little bit more cable management to do, but we used the VESA mount, and I just put the mini PC bracket is sort of attached to the back of the computer. It didn't work out perfectly how I wanted it, but it did work out good enough. And there's also, we used all those clips to sort of route the wires. So the wires they're pretty well tucked back there. Again, we probably need some, a little bit more cable management, but overall, this bundle is great. If you're just looking for like an easy bundle that's like ready to go, I mean, this thing is literally ready to go. And you don't have to do what I did, and I may even change this. So if I shift the desk this way, I could shift this out, and I could have one monitor off to the left, and then I could have one monitor off to the right, which is actually what I may end up doing, because you're really kind of losing some real estate. So that also might help me with my receptacle situation. So if I move this off over here shuffle that out and then have this one dead center, that opens up this entire area here, which is another way to go. But yeah, I think it's great.